Crazy Mom's Daily Life with Cubs. Chapter 1, A Sudden Crossing. King Gluo is a well-known funny anchor in the online live broadcast industry, capable of writing and martial arts, holding a keyboard knife with extremely sharp, and the atmosphere in the live broadcast room is always lively. One day, she stayed up all night to broadcast live, and suddenly felt dizzy and traveled directly into a period novel. When she wakes up, she discovers that she has become a mother, but this motherhood is a bit unusual. She is the crazy mother of 3 villain cubs. The crazy mother is really crazy. She doesn't blink when she hits someone, but she doesn't drool, which is completely unusual. She is single in her mother's womb, and she raises more than a dozen virtual cubs of netizens on weekdays, but she didn't expect to become the mother of 3 real crazy cubs at one time. This life is really exciting. Chapter 2, The First Appearance of Mad Mom. The 3 children are all perverse and cute. The eldest son, Ji Langxing, has a cold personality but a kind heart. The second son, Lu Heian, is naughty and mischievous with a bright smile. The youngest daughter, Huo Langzi, is smart and clever, and has a liso mouth. King Gluo was completely unaccustomed to these 3 villain cubs at first, often with her hands falling, and even making the family jump because of improper discipline, but she soon found that these cubs were simple and cute, and they were gradually captured by them. Chapter 3, The Daily Life of the Mad Mother and the Villain Cub. The daily life of a crazy mother is full of jokes and wit. The eldest son Ji Langxing was caught stealing candy, and the crazy mother slapped him down, but the cub cried and shouted, "Mom, you are so bad." She was soft-hearted but distressed. The second son Lu Heian's mischief has repeatedly angered his crazy mother, but he is also her favorite troublemaker. The youngest daughter, Huo Langzi, crushed the whole family with her IQ, often making her mother love and angry. Chapter 4, The Intruder of the Internet. While King Gluo was trying to adapt to the life of a crazy mother, the hostile forces on her original internet also crossed over. These internet black fans from the live broadcast circle have become the villains in the story, wanting to disrupt her life with the cubs. King Gluo decided to use her martial arts on the internet to lead the cubs to use their wisdom and strength to join forces to fight against these invaders. Chapter 5, The Strange Education Method of the Crazy Mother. Mad Mom has her own pedagogy. Fists are a tool for communication, and laughter is a cure. She educates the 3 cubs in a way that intertwines madness and warmth, allowing them to slowly transform from villains and gradually discover their true selves. The cubs also learn to unite and become dependent on each other, and under the guidance of the crazy mother, they became stronger. Chapter 6, Mad Mom's Secret Weapon. King Gluo discovers her special ability in this world. Her talent for comedy can heal hearts and soften anger and uneasiness. She began to broadcast her daily life live, dispelling the shadows in the hearts of the cubs with laughter, and slowly softening the hearts of the villains. Chapter 7, The Collision of Love and Madness. The 3 cubs begin to cease to be pure villains, but to become children with warm souls. Their relationship with King Gluo is getting deeper and deeper, and the crazy mother has also changed from a beating maniac at the beginning to a guardian of unconditional tolerance and love. Love and madness collide with brilliant sparks, making this home full of unique charm. Chapter 8, Rising to New Challenges. As the enemy becomes more powerful, King Gluo and the cubs must also grow up and learn more survival skills and teamwork. She is no longer a crazy mom who only relies on her fists to solve problems, but an all-round female warrior. The 3 villain cubs also finally understand that true strength comes from trust and love for each other. Chapter 9, The Final Battle. In the final battle, King Gluo led the cubs to fight fiercely against the army of black fans on the internet. With equal wisdom and strength, they overcame many difficulties and finally defeated the enemy. This victory is not only a blow to the enemy, but also a transcendence and growth of the past self. Chapter 10, The Happy Life of the Mad Mother. After the victory, King Gluo and her 3 crazy cubs lived a peaceful and happy life. She's still insane, but more gentle and strong. She started a live broadcast to talk about her crazy parenting routine, became the most popular crazy mother on the internet, and gained countless fans and love. Chapter 11, The Cubs' Counterattack Plan. Crazy mother King Gluo and her 3 villain cubs gradually gained a foothold in the small world of the live broadcast world, but the offensive of internet black fans did not stop. This time, the 3 cubs decided not only to be protected, but to take the initiative. Ji Langxing calmly formulated a strategy, using his calmness and observation to analyze the movements of black fans. Liu Heian used his wit and humor to specially design funny jokes to counterattack, which made the enemy cry and laugh. Huo Langzi used superb technical means to hack into the other party's live broadcast room and steal information. The crazy mother laughed wildly on the side. This is like words. Cubs, we're not crazy, we're fighters. Chapter 12, An Unexpected Alliance. Just when the battle was raging, King Gluo accidentally met an anchor who was also attacked by the internet, Lang Yuchen, a man who was cold on the surface but warm in his heart. Lang Yuchen has abundant resources and a strong backstage, and he proposes to form an alliance to assist King Gluo and the 3 cubs against the Black Powder Army. This made the crazy mother vigilant and curious for a while. Crazy mom, you're not fighting alone, and me. Lang Yuchen smiled faintly. This collaboration gradually produced subtle sparks, adding a lot of new variables to the lives of the 3 cubs and the crazy mother. Chapter 13, Controversy and Challenges. As soon as the news of Crazy Mom and Lang Yuchen teaming up came out, it immediately sparked a heated discussion among fans and black fans. Some people support, some question, and some even start spreading misunderstandings on the internet. In the face of the storm of public opinion, King Gluo still maintained her crazy nature, and responded generously to various questions during the live broadcast, which attracted more viewers. The 3 cubs also encountered their own small difficulties and challenges in the process of growing up, and they began to understand that the madness of the crazy mother was not vexatious, but to protect each other. Chapter 14, The Hidden Past. As the cooperation with Lang Yuchen deepens, King Gluo discovers the hidden pain of Lang Yuchen's past. He has lost the most important person, which makes him arrogant and not easily trusting others. The mad mother's enthusiasm and the innocence of the 3 cubs slowly melted his heart, and he began to learn to open himself up again. This emotional line quietly unfolds and becomes a warm and real branch line in the story. Chapter 15, The Struggle of the Heart. Faced with external enemies and inner contradictions, King Gluo began to question whether her crazy way in the past was really the best choice. The 3 cubs also grew up, and they began to hope that Mad Mom would be softer, but Mad Mom still maintained her unique strength and madness. This kind of pulling has become an important topic for their growth, and it has also made the feelings of the whole family more three-dimensional. Chapter 16, The Key to Breaking the Deadlock. When the black fans planned a full-scale cyber attack, King Gluo worked closely with Lang Yuchen and the 3 cubs, using live broadcast, technology, and fan power to successfully break the game. This victory not only defeated the enemy, but also rallied the trust and support of the family. King Gluo finally understood that madness does not mean fighting alone, but to unite all forces with love and courage. Chapter 17, Regaining Happiness. After defeating the dark forces, King Gluo and the cubs ushered in a truly happy time. Her live broadcast room is no longer just a crazy joke, but also a harbor of love and warmth. Lang Yuchen has gradually become a member of the family, bringing more security and reliance to this crazy family. Chapter 18, A New Beginning. At the end of the story, Xia King Guo still maintains her crazy nature, with the three villains Cub and Lang Yuchen, and continues to create laughter and emotion in the online world. Together, they meet the challenges of life and write their own legends. Chapter 19, The Growth and Divergence of the Cubs. As time passed, the three cubs began to show more and more pronounced personal characteristics. Ji Langxing is more mature and stable, determined to leave the shadow of the villain in the past, and wants to become an influential social figure. Liu Heian was still naughty, but he began to think about his future responsibilities and obligations. Huo Langzi is becoming more and more sensible, has a strong interest in technology and innovation, and wants to use his own power to change the world. But the trio's ideas gradually diverged. Crazy mother Xia King Guo found that in order for the children to really grow up and no longer rely on her crazy protection, it is time to learn to let go. Chapter 20, Family Crisis and Reconciliation. At this moment, a sudden misunderstanding detonates a conflict between the three cubs. Their respective expectations for their mothers and their own future goals conflicted, and there was even a cold war for a while. Crazy Mom uses her unique way to call the whole family to a meeting, both crazy and sincere. She said frankly, "Mom is crazy, but I love you absolutely sincerely. Your way, my mother will not block it, but will stand behind you and be the strongest backing." This candid exchange allowed the family to regain warmth, and also made the three cubs understand that no matter what choice they choose, home is always the most solid harbor. Chapter 21, The Beginning of a New Enterprise. With the help of Lang Yuchen, Xia King Guo began to prepare a cross-border project that combines live broadcasting, education and public welfare, aiming to help more people like her who have dreams but encounter difficulties. The three cubs also participated in it. Ji Langxing was in charge of public relations, Liu Heian was in charge of entertainment creativity, and Huo Langzi was in charge of technical support. The birth of this team not only shows the strength of the family, but also symbolizes the beginning of a new life for the crazy mother and her children. Chapter 22, A Romantic Confession. Lang Yuchen finally mustered up the courage and expressed his heart to Xia King Guo after a live broadcast event. "King Guo, I've never been good at sweet words, but I'm willing to accompany you crazy, and I'm willing to accompany you through this life." After hearing this, Xia King Guo replied with a smile, "Crazy mother, I never planned to fight alone, with you by my side, I think it is more powerful to be crazy." The two hugged each other affectionately, and the audience also sent blessings to this sincere love. Chapter 23, The Great and the Ordinary. At the end of the story, Xia King Guo and Lang Yuchen joined hands, the three cubs chased their dreams, and the whole family lived a crazy but happy life. They resolved difficulties with love and humor, and faced the future with perseverance and courage. Xia King Guo said in the live broadcast, "Everything about the crazy mother is to give the cubs the most real love and strength. Crazy because I love you." Perfect ending. Crazy mother Xia King Guo and her three cubs, as well as Lang Yuchen, have created a big family full of love and laughter. They are not perfect, but they are true, not ordinary, but strong. Between madness and reason, they found their own happiness, and also made the audience believe that home is the most beautiful crazy paradise. Postscript. Crazy Mom Raising Cubs is a story about love, growth, and tolerance. Xia King Guo uses her unique madness to teach us, life doesn't have to be too serious, love and humor can make all difficulties gentle. The story of the three cubs teaches us that everyone deserves to be loved and understood, regardless of the past. I hope everyone who reads this story can find the madness and happiness in their hearts.